We're gonna get drunk, chat. We are now dizzy. Is this another Souls-like? Yes. This is a Souls-like. Enotria, the Last Song, based in Italian folklore. I would say it's more similar to Lies of P at the moment than it is an actual Souls game. But it has many similar elements. Health and stamina, basic enemies can do a lot of damage. You sort of have to play a little bit slow-paced and strategic as opposed to being a hack and slash.
Bastard, hydrate!
But there's some elements of recent games like Lords of the Fallen or Lies of P that this game shares. You have, so in this game, you have your normal stats. Health, stamina, attack power, defense, etc. And you have these virtues, which level up multiple stats at once. As you level up your virtues, these are your actual things that you can increase with your experience or currency. These are the actual attributes you increase, and they level up multiple stats of your character. You have 4 different active abilities you can equip. You have 6 different passive abilities you can equip. You have a mask you can equip. And you have a bunch of usable items, as well as 2 weapons. And you can use 3 loadouts all at once. So you can set up and utilize 3 loadouts and change between the loadouts as you see fit. Depending on situation and things like that. And, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Tons of customization in the game. There's a crap load of customization. If you're the type of person who wants to play through the game with a single weapon, you're probably not going to get maximum... Sorry. Let me rephrase this. If you like experimentation and playing with a wide variety of other different weapons and builds, I think this game will be great for you. If you're the person who likes to play with a single weapon, there's going to be lots of features of the game that aren't going to be helpful for you. Even then, that's probably not entirely true, to be honest, because you can still use a singular weapon with multiple loadouts. How's the game? So far, it's really fun. It's really good. I got stuck on a tough enemy early on because I wasn't learning very quickly. But aside from that, we've been having a lot of fun. What did that gate... Okay, it opened to this gate. Okay. So the key I got opened this gate. I've had one bug so far, which was kind of a visual one. Some kind of special effect wasn't showing up. Movement in the game is really good. The combat is vastly improved from the feel of combat, I should say. The feel of combat is vastly improved from the demo. Movement is crazy smooth. Like, the movement, maybe there's some sacrifice in animation quality, but the movement and responsiveness in this game is ridiculous. Also, how do I get up there to kill that guy? All I want right now is to get up there and murder that guy. Is that too much to ask, chat? How do I go up there? Am I just blind, or is there just no way up there? Alright, I have a plan. We're gonna kill him. Hiya! F you. We summoned a magical bow. Or crossbow. Got the job done. There are some cool things in this game. So, you have 4 active abilities, and your active abilities, sort of recharge independently of each other. What's the point of that lever? Ah, okay. Maybe... Was there anything else that was opened with the lever? Am I just missing something? There's a ladder up there. Maybe I missed that ladder. I'm kind of backtracking a little bit here. I don't like it? Oh, how did I miss this? Hymn of Vigor. Let's get drunk again, chat. Paleo trophy. We got a weapon from that dude. Okay, so I feel like I'm experiencing some frame issues going through here. I feel like we're getting a bit choppy in this area. Palico trophy. Harmonia expansion.
Long time no see. Did you miss me?
Interesting little painting. Hello, Pulcinella.
Spells and swords do naught but cower at the might of Quill and mine. A plan, the envious dub, a plot.
Well, if you're gonna insult my spells and swords, how about we pit your quill against my weapons and see who comes out on top, hmm? I would like to see you cut down that blacksmith with a quill, alright?
Plans
would never
are
happen.
Naught but planning. More. It is known that no plan survives contact with the enemy. And that's why I have you, friend dearest. Onwards!
Onwards. Okay. Onwards, he says. But where exactly is that? Where exactly is onwards here? Okay, so I am experiencing some frame drops or something in this area. I did not see that guy at all until he started moving. Oops. I've walked past someone. I can hear someone making noise over here. Alright, so this looks like a boss arena. If I've ever seen one in my entire life. That is 100% a boss arena. There's so many different places I can go. You son of a bitch. Snipers everywhere, dude. Get wrecked. Screw you and your crossbow. Okay. Can I open? I am upset. There's a chest in the game that I can't open. That makes me upset. We've been debated, chat. Ah, so remember when we had that weird visual bug? It was because of one of these. So this is like a sigil that when I interact with it, when I interact with this, a bunch of enemies are gonna spawn. I need to check something here. One of these gives me... maybe it's Gratia? Maybe it's this one. So that was the weird, silly shit. God. I saw, Nyx got stuck fighting those two dudes. And Nyx _ Monster Hunter ended up falling off the platform here. Got a chest. A reward was some loot. Shred of the Conovaccio. They are giving me an absolute shit ton of upgrade items in this game. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this. There's a chest on the landing? Alright, hold up. I will go back and we will inspect. How did I get here? Okay, this room. Chest on the landing. Chest on the landing. Like up here? You're talking about this thing? That's the chest I can't open that I was triggered by. That is the chest that upset me. So this wasn't a boss room. Oh, Pulcinella's here.
Ciao, maskless one.
Ciao, maskless one.
Go forth and compose carnage.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I will
Go
gladly
forth
compose
and
carnage.
compose carnage.
Alright, let's see if we can upgrade. We have a bunch of weapons here. Paleo Trophy. There's so many weapons in this game. I don't know why some of these are purple and some of these are not purple. What is this weapon? Hold on. What the heck is this? That is a greatsword of all time. A bundle of people parts? Kinda looks like it, doesn't it? It's kinda creepy. Colossal Greaser. An indistinguishable mass of bodies clumped together, oozing infected ink. Hopelessly stuck in their role, they were led towards a sad and sure fate. Ah, the blood, which is black, is ink. Because we are characters written from a play, I guess. That's why our blood is ink, black and it's ink. Alright, so we have a stage longsword, stage greatsword, stage mace, stage halberd. These seem like basic weapons, beginner weapons. Stage ultra greatsword. Juniper lore. There's a ton of lore in this game. MZ, by the way. If you want to read through all kinds of lore. The tale begins with the picturesque town of Quinta. Delve deeper within it and seek answers at the castle atop the hill. The Magician. Godly beings. The Magician. A mysterious note was found in Quinta that details the ambitious plan of 3 conspirators and close friends. It speaks of secret power that could change the very world and the ambitious plans they have of it. Why it elicited such a reaction from Pulcinella is unknown. There's all kinds of things you could, you can read. An author's thoughts. I think we read this. Known as Vendetta in ancient times, the city of Quinta thrived as a commercial outpost due to its unique central position in the map of Enotria. It is said that the high peak on which the city stands was originally the nest site of an immense creature with avian features that acted as the ancestral lord of the whole territory. Legends tell of a tale of a knight who felled the mighty fiend in a struggle for the ages. Eternally grateful, the Duke of Elsa... Elsa? This isn't Frozen. Made him the first lord of the whole region. Arts and theater. Time would prove that the first lord was not as gifted in governance as he was a knight. His excessive military zeal made him increasingly unpopular amongst the population. Eventually, the citizens took up arms and ousted him. In the aftermath, the population founded a council that was supported by the rich merchant families of Elsa. The city of Quinta slowly but surely became a haven for the people who wanted to live peacefully and pursue the arts. The College of Theater was founded by none other than Xanon, first among actors. And some would say as much of a historical figure as the ancient Lord of Vendetta. So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can read about. Sharp retort, piercing wit. Do you guys like reading through all the lore? I don't mind it. I don't mind reading through all the lore. But apparently there's lots of stuff you can go through. There's descriptions of every item, it seems. The descriptions of equipment you acquire. Reading about lore? No. Watching a YouTube on the lore for 40 minutes? Hell yeah. So are you okay with me going through it? Well, let me rephrase. Sorry. Okay is the wrong word. Would you like me to read through it myself, or would you prefer to skip? I don't care either way. We need 1 point Bruiser and a lot of points Trickster to use the Saber. I think we're not going to be using the Saber. Trickster was like... Although we do need some stamina. We do need some stamina. Elemental and status power? Paleo Trophy. Alright. Sorry. 1 second. Sorry about that. Black Cat's Tail, yeah. So we can upgrade our Juniper Sword again. So the Black Cat's Tail has... Okay, if we're gonna be a battle mage, which is what MZ voted, well, MZ decided we would be, we want high Ardor damage. I think the way you look at these stats, this is like a really simplistic, basic way. I'm not sure my camera's covering anything. You have physical damage, ardor damage, and unraveling damage. I think unraveling damage is what you want if you're using a slow weapon, because you can get you can knock enemies off balance and get fatal attacks for your big weapons. I think you want physical damage if you're using like a fast weapon, and then ardor damage is probably some kind of in the middle, because you have to deal you have to hit enemies to build up your ardor, your abilities, special ability, but you don't necessarily need to deal a ton of damage with it, with your basic attacks. So I think it's like, if you want to be a fast attack, high damage thing, you use physical damage as your main stat. Slow weapons, you probably want unraveling damage, and then like medium speed weapons probably are gonna be ardor-ish. So I'm looking at I want weapons that have that's why the magic bow one-shot the sniper. Yeah, because I'm using a weapon that has reasonably high ardor damage, which is special attack damage. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want weapons that have high ardor damage. Right now, the Stage Ultra Greatsword actually has the best, but I think it's too slow for my taste. I think the Stage Ultra Greatsword is a bit too slow for my taste. The Black Cat's Tail also has fairly low ardor damage. The Colossal Greaser maybe could be okay, but it's too slow. Black Cat weapon only has 155 when it's +1. That's too low. The Black Cat weapon's good for status, it looks like. So I could use this for, like, applying statuses to the enemy, I guess. And it's really good for Milano, which is like poison. So this is like a poison weapon. Milano applies a damage over time effect. So Milano applies the sickening effect. So I would say this is like a poison weapon, which is maybe why its stats are so low. The Juniper Sword, which is what I'm using, is kind of all around. This is more of like a physical damage special attack, whereas this is more of a magical damage special attack. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. I think I'm starting to understand the stats a little better. These stage weapons seem really good. I don't know why... Why is this one purple? This has a blue border, this has a purple border. Is that supposed to indicate that they're suitable for a particular type of build? I think it's to indicate that they're oriented towards a specific build. Like, Elementalist, Battle Mage. There might be some red ones for Bruiser. There might be some green ones for Trickster. I think. I think that's how we interpret it. I think that's how we're supposed to interpret it. It's kind of weird that we get 2 purple weapons before we get any green ones or red ones. I think I'm going to continue using the Juniper Sword, I believe. This has significantly higher ardor damage than any other weapon. What? Okay, that's weird. Hang on. Hang on. That's weird. Hang on. What the heck? So... I thought the Colossal Greatsword, when I was looking at it in the inventory, I thought the Colossal Greatsword had really high ardor damage. Oh no, it only has 33. Oh. Okay. This is not the menu I wanted. So yeah, the greatsword doesn't seem to work very well with special abilities, but it does work with status effects. The stage ultra greatsword. But okay, hang on, it's weird. Now I don't understand. Now I don't understand. Hang on. Now I'm really confused. So in this upgrade menu, the Stage Ultra Greatsword says Ardor damage 293 to 335. But in this upgrade menu, it says the Ardor damage 231 to 260. But when I actually check my equipment loadout, it says the Juniper Sword has higher. Now I'm confused. I don't understand that at all. I don't quite understand that at all. Let's do a quick comparison this way. Okay, so now it says 39,128. 39,128. So it's the same. I don't understand. Concentrate the power of Ardor in your lungs and let it all out, dealing damage to anyone in its path. Okay, I'm gonna have to spend some time offline figuring out builds and stuff like that. For now, we're just gonna play the game. We're just gonna play the game, not worrying too much about builds and stuff, and I'll figure all those things out off stream. We are gonna upgrade this though, as much as we can. Dude, I can upgrade this so far already. What the hell? I'm at the beginning of the game, and I can already get it to +5? What? Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of in this game. That, all the upgrade materials I was getting is gonna result in me being able to, it's gonna result in me being able to, like, really upgrade a bunch of abilities super fast. Pardon me, a bunch of weapons and stuff super quickly, super early. Okay, we're just gonna play the game and, we'll learn about set building and stuff like that later. Maybe they have really high upgrade threshold. Well, what I was hoping for is that, what I was hoping for is that you would,
Is this a late edition?
words, sorry. What I was hoping for is that, after performing only a few upgrades, I would need a material that I didn't have. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they'd give you a bunch of common materials, a bunch of the base upgrade materials, so that you could try out and upgrade a bunch of different weapons, and then they would make it so that you require new materials very early on. That's what I was hoping for, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. The charge of all mask lines is automatically depleted whenever the maskless one enters the domain of a boss enemy. There may be some mask lines that are powerful enough to be immune to this effect. Curtis, Prince of Laughter. We found our first non-tutorial boss.
It is intoxicating!
That was too soon.